What's up, VS Gamers? VS Gamer back today, and we are back with something a little bit different. We are on my boy Thunderstruck Gaming's channel, and of course I very much appreciate it because he kind of helps out small YouTubers, and of course in my case very small YouTubers, to kind of have something different and actually get themselves out there. So of course what I've kind of prepared today is something a little bit different. I've got a nice 46-0 team deathmatch in the background, just to kind of show that some kind of high level gameplay, something you might be interested in, show the kind of stuff that will be on my channel. So we have kind of a lot of things that I would like to get through. I have a handy dandy little cheat sheet on my computer right now, so I kind of have the topics all laid out for you. So as you can see by the title of the video, it's kind of how to get better at Call of Duty and how I got better at Call of Duty. It's not going to be strictly a tip video because there's a lot of tips out there. Of course, some of the things are going to be said before, but I'd like to think I'm kind of mentioning some things that haven't technically been said, or at least you wouldn't think about, because you just kind of assume that people know them, but I suppose not everyone is well adversed in the Call of Duty scene. So yeah, hopefully this video kind of lets you know what kind of person I am, my personality, and then you can over to my channel if you will do. I will honestly appreciate it a lot. If not, then thank you for watching Thunder's channel, because honestly it's a great thing it does for everyone. Anyway, I'm rambling off. You know how it is. These things happen sometimes. So really, yeah, I'm kind of about becoming a better player in video games in general. I'm a massive nerd. So what I do is I play a lot of different video games. Hearthstone, The Division comes out next month, it's gonna be so good, and a lot of Call of Duty. Like honestly, I've put in, let's say, at least 100 days on maybe 2 Call of Duties. Modern Warfare 2, I spent 40 days of my life on it. There's a lot of time gone into this game, and to be honest with you, that's going to be my first ever tip for you, is that time. That's how you majoritively get better at Call of Duty. It's not all about the things you do and the things you don't do. Learning all these pro tips isn't going to help you. Just put in as much time as you physically can. It's like a sport. That's why it's called esports now. You want to get better, then well, you have to practice, you have to train essentially, which is completely fine. It's just obviously time consuming, and if you're not enjoying that process, then you trying to get into the end goal of being good at Call of Duty is a bit of a tough one. But if you push through that and grind through, you'll actually enjoy the game as a whole. So my second tip would be, you have to kind of play to your strengths, which I feel like isn't mentioned enough. Everyone's kind of saying, oh, this is the best gun in the game, this is the best kill streak. As you can see my talent on screen, I've ripped literally 13 people in this game. It's crazy. Talent does work. This is a very good game, a lot of fun. So yeah, play to your strengths. If you're going to be a run and gunner, use the SMGs, use the overpowered SMG, use the SMG that is kind of for mid-range engagement. Depends how you play. If you're going to be a camper in the back of the map, pull out that M8, scoop up some, I don't know, spawn kills, be that scumbag. You want to play how you want to play, kind of make a class towards that. Again, seems obvious, but some people run at me with a freaking, I don't know, they run at me with a sniper rifle trying to 360 me. I'm like, it's all well and fun, which of course we all do that, we always have fun, but it's not going to get you anywhere in the long run. If your goal is to become, this great Call of Duty player, that's what I've learned anyway. So of course there's the number 3 tip, which everybody says, up your sensitivity. In tournaments though, they always seem to have it on like 4 and they never change it. I think that's just due to accuracy reasons, but majoritively online, I find that the higher your sensitivity is, the more chance you have to react. So if someone shoots you in the back, you have, rather than 20 seconds to do a full rotation and look at them, you're already dead at that point, right? So you literally, you touch the analog stick, you spun around, you can see them, you can make your shot and hope for the best. So I do recommend that you do turn up sensitivity, even if it's only 1 at a time. You got one stage, you get used to it, you go up another stage, you get used to it, and 2 you're about, I think I play on, it's only up to 14 now, isn't it, this game? So I think I play on 12, but I used to play on Insane back in the Modern Warfare 2 days. You know how it is. My video's being a little bit laggy, but it's fine. Hopefully yours won't do that. My computer is slowing down as per usual. Now another one I'd say is do your research. Do you want to be the best SMGer? You want to be the best, I don't know, shotgunner? As you can see, I tear in this building. I just mollywop people real quick with the silent shotgun. Oh, honestly, I'll go off of this in the middle of the game. I guess it's towards the end of the game I'll go off and it's good. So make sure you keep your eye on for that. Yes, so yes, the research. Watch Call of Duty tournaments. Watch the pros play games on YouTube. You haven't really got to study, I suppose. You just kind of, see what they're doing, where the team's going, what are they watching. Use your mini-map. You need to know where your enemies are, where your teammates are. Generally, if your teammate's there, you're okay. But this is what bugs me as a player anyway. When your teammate dies, and because obviously you can't communicate them, you don't know, you get bot from the side, and that's what I get salty about. I get very, very salty about that a lot. But you know, in general, that's the kind of tip. I try and run towards where my teammates aren't, so then you can catch them off spawn and go back. Of course, you normally get a lot of deaths doing that. Some games it works out, like this one. It actually worked out going towards, going around the map, because I actually didn't camp this game that much, which was surprising. It was such a high level gameplay, so I was really, really proud of that, to be honest with you. Yeah, so my tactic as well is to kind of find an area of the map that you enjoy, and then just kind of try to control it. That's another really big tip that I use. So rather than run around the whole entire map like I do in this one, which again I think is very fortunate, it's not how I play most games. I think that was just because I was having so much fun, which is also another one of my points that I will get back to. So yeah, try and find an area of a map, you know, maybe a couple of buildings, or I like on this particular map, Infections, my favourite map as well. I like the big rock area, which is over here, just on top of top rock. That is my favourite place to be. Just because you can kind of see two ways, and obviously you can come from the building, you have your teammates in the building, you just watch so much of the map. I like to run up and down that corridor because they're both spawns either side, and you just kind of, you know, pick them off as they spawn. And that's my personal favourite game style anyway, so that's what I do. Also, I feel like a lot of people don't mention this, but you kind of don't need any distractions. If you're already a good player, you know, you're fine. You know, you can have Spotify on, you can have the TV on, do whatever. You know what you're doing, you've kind of subconsciously got it there. But when you haven't got that mindset, I should have died right here, that's ridiculous. But when you haven't got that mindset, then try playing without any distractions, and just literally have the game, have your headset or whatever it is you use, and just play. You know, focus on everything that I've already told you today, using your mini-map. You know, using all these pro tips, trying to play to your strengths. And here's the shotgun going off, let's go. You know, and just kind of, I don't know, concentrate. And then I feel, honestly, you will see a much bigger improvement. So, of course, also kind of a mini tip is I prefer smaller TVs, weirdly. I feel like I actually play better on a smaller TV. So, if you have a small TV, you know, that might make it easier. I feel like you can see around the screen a lot quicker. You know, your eyes, I'm sure it's nothing, it's probably like 0 point of a second, but it just feels for me something a little bit easier about using it. So, thank you very much anyway for listening. I very much appreciate it. This has been my tips for, you know, getting better at Call of Duty and how I got better at Call of Duty. Have yourselves a good day, and remember, the more you know, the less you don't.